Good morning, children. So in the previous class I explained about the animals, right, on the basis of the habitat, right, and then that is this one terrestrial animals, right, on which live on land, that I explained. And now today I am going to explain about the aquatic animals. Okay, which one? The second one, that is aquatic animals. Aquatic animals means these animals live in water. Okay, in water. So to adjust themselves in water, they have the breathing organ gills. Okay, and some aquatic animals like whales and dolphins, they are not fish, they are the mammals, but they are also living inside the water, but they have the lungs only, and they have the blowholes also, and in between they used to come up on the water, sea, then they take in oxygen. Okay, then afterwards again, that means again and again they used to come up for taking the atmospheric oxygen and going down inside. They are using the lungs only, but other aquatic animals like fish, they live in water and they are having the gills as their breathing organ. Okay, and then they have fins to swim in the water. Okay, and the tail also there. Then if we are saying about the, they have paddle. Those some other animals are also there, aquatic animals. They actually having padded feet. Okay, so that they can swim on water. Okay, and now here some another one, third one, that is amphibians. Okay, amphibians. Amphibians means they live both on land and in water. Okay, both on land and in water. Here, for example, the best example here we can give, that is frog. Okay, frog, toad, they all are amphibians. And here, how? When they are on land, they use their lungs for breathing. Okay, and when they are in water, they use their moist skin. Okay, and see, mostly when the baby of the frog is known as tadpole. Okay, that one you learned in the previous chapter, right? Tadpoles, they looks like a fish, and they breathe through gills only, because they are inside the water. See, when the adult frog lay the eggs, for that it is going to the go into the water only. Okay, there only it lay the eggs, and hundreds of eggs together, that is known as a spawn. Right, when the egg hatches, then it become the tadpole. That tadpole looks like the fish, and the adaptations and the features also like the fish only. And then when after some stages, then it comes like the baby frog, and then it become an adult frog. But in the beginning, it looks like a fish only, not like the frog. Understood? And that when it is in water, the tadpole stage, they use the gills for breathing, and when they grow up, then when the adult stage, when they are in water, they use the moist skin, and when they are on land, they use the lungs for breathing. Okay, and not only that, these frogs, their legs also like this only. See, legs, it is like this. See, here if it is like that. Okay, here in between, these are the toes. Okay, toes. Our fingers, if we are saying, it is simply we can, there is no layers in between. Okay, but if these animals, they have layers in between. Okay, net-like structure, that is known as what? Webbed feet. What it is? Webbed feet. Okay, which help them to swim in water. Okay, and not only that, they are having well developed hind limbs also, so that they can jump on the land also. Okay, understood? That is amphibians. And now when we are saying, the next one is the arboreals. Okay, which one? Arboreals. Arboreals means they live on the fourth one, right? It is arboreals. They live most of the time they spend on trees. Okay, trees, and they have well developed forelimbs. Forelimbs and hind limbs also well developed because so that they can hold the branches of the trees very firmly, okay, tightly. And not only that, they have a long tail also. That also help to swing on the branches of the trees, and from one branch to another branch they have to move. For that also they are using their tails. Okay, so the tail also help them to move. Understood? And they are also having these arboreals. They mostly they are also using the breathing organ, lungs only. Understood? And well developed limbs, that is the speciality. And here, for example, if we are saying arboreals, we can say monkey. Okay, monkey, and even panda. Okay, panda, giant panda, that also be they are the examples of arboreals. Now the next one, fifth one, that is aerial. Aerial animals. Aerial means they are most of the time they spend in air. Okay, spend in air. So the birds, best example, birds. Birds they spend in air only. So they are aerials. Okay, and from searching the food also, moving from one place to another place, they are flying there, right? So for flying, they have some more adaptations in their body. Okay, full body it is covered of feathers, and that so that the body it is lightweight also. Okay, it can fly in the air, and then they have strong breast muscles, and they are also, see, they are also forward and backward. That means their movements, we can say that upstroke movement, upstroke and downstroke. These are the movements only. Okay, in this way only the birds moves. Okay, upward and backward, and the same way downward and forward. So they coming in that movement is known as upstroke and downstroke movement. And see, that time their breast muscles only helps, and their forelimbs, their wings they are having. The wings are the forelimbs. Okay, they are also well modified. Okay, very strong also. And then they are also having the tail, and then their body, mainly the bones, how it is, they have hollow bones. Okay, especially hollow bones, so that the whole body becomes light. Okay, because of the hollow bones. And then what else is there? Their features, they are having the beaks to eat the food, and they are using the lungs only as the breathing organ. Okay, and then if we are saying some birds are like that, they are unable to fly because of heavy weight. So such animals are known as the flightless birds. Okay, for example, penguin, kiwi, they are the flightless birds. Okay, children, understood? These are, and one more is there, aerial animals. These all are the birds, right? Some one mammal is also there, that is bat. Okay, that is a mammal. Okay, it is a mammal. This is the only one mammal which can fly in the air. Okay, so that is a, it looks like a bird, but it is not a bird, it is a mammal. It also gives birth to the babies, it is not laying the eggs. Okay, and then it feeds babies with their milk. Okay, so bat is the only mammal which can fly in the air. Okay, so understood this topic, children? So what are the different types of animals on the basis of the habitat? Then they are terrestrials, then aquatic, third one amphibians, fourth one arboreals, and the fifth one is aerials. I think all of you understood this topic very well. So read the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day, children.